Hey everyone, welcome to the City Escape. Today I'm going to be making a spatchcock chicken on the Weber Kettle. I'm going to show you how it's done. I bought this spatchcock chicken here. It's already been butterflied. If you want to learn how to butterfly it yourself, you can check out my link that I'll put right up here to a video I made a couple of years ago. It's a little windy here today. The sun's going down. Wind's coming off the lake. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we're going to do the best that we can, and hopefully, it's going to get dark too. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Spatchcock chicken, Weber Kettle. Stick around, you're gonna love this one. The first thing we're gonna do is load up the chimney. And I'm using some briquettes today, but if you prefer hardwood lump, go ahead and use hardwood lump. Next, I'm going to add one of these tumbleweeds underneath the chimney. And I really prefer these tumbleweeds over other fire starters. I think they're better than the Weber starter cubes. I think they work better than newspaper. You don't get all that smoke. These tumbleweeds are definitely my favorite way to light a fire. And while the coals are getting hot, I'm going to go ahead and season up the bird using garlic salt, fresh ground black pepper, and some herbs de Provence. This is my favorite herb seasoning. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. And of course, we're going to season both sides. And just like that, this spatchcock chicken is ready for the grill. And once the coals are hot, you can see I like to use one of those Weber baskets, but I use it upside down. I think it works great like that. Pour in the hot coals, keep them on one side of the grill. You can make a little space using the Weber basket like this. Get a nice little area where you can put your coals. And onto those hot coals, we're going to throw a chunk of pecan wood for some nice wood flavor. And then pop on the grates, and you should always use gloves when you pop on your grates, trust me. And then place on the lid for a few minutes and let those grates heat up. After a minute or two, it's time to give the hot grates a scrape down, get them nice and clean, scrape off any food residue that might be left over from the last time you cooked. And then place on your chicken skin side up, and I like to place it on parallel to the fire. Close your lid, and what I like to do is keep the bottom vent wide open and start with the top vent closed down a bit and then gradually open it up as the coals start to cool down. We've got a chicken on the Weber Kettle. The smoke is rolling and we're here at the City Escape. I think it's time to crack a beer. Okay, so here we are now about 40 minutes into the cook, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate the bird 180 degrees. So we started out with the right side of the bird toward the fire. Now we're going to place the left side of the bird toward the fire, and this will cook nice and evenly. And we'll just close the lid again and keep on grilling. Here we are now, about an hour and 20 minutes into the cook. I'm going to take a quick temperature here. When you're cooking a chicken, you want to get it to around 165 degrees at the thickest point between the leg and the breast. And if you look, we're getting right around that 165 mark. That's Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go ahead and get it off the grill and bring it inside. Weber Kettle grilled spatchcock chicken. Get in my belly. Okay, so here we have our spatchcock chicken. It is looking great. Let me see if I can turn it toward this camera a little bit so you can get a good look at it. Looking amazing. There's nothing wrong with a good chicken grilled on the charcoal grill. Let's take these legs off. Absolutely wonderful. Here comes my dog once again. She loves the sound of me cutting up anything. Man, I gotta tell you, this smells so delicious right now. Just absolutely amazing. I don't know about you. I'm gonna go in for a thigh. If I can cut this. It is just so good. That is so good. The skin with the garlic, the herbs de Provence, and black pepper. I mean, so is there any advantage to cooking it the spatchcock style? I would say it cooks slightly quicker, not too much quicker than cooking a whole chicken without butterflying it out like that. But it cooks very evenly. Everything is nice and moist. You can see it's, there's no pink or red in here. It's really just perfectly cooked. 165 for temperature, and man, that little hint of smoke you get, it's not even a little hint, it's a good hint of smoke. Using the wood chunks, just absolutely delicious. If you've never tried a spatchcock chicken, give this recipe a try. Fire up the charcoal grill, get the old Weber Kettle going, and cook a spatchcock chicken. It is absolutely delicious. One of my favorite things to cook in the entire world. Give this recipe a try. If you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your favorite way to grill chicken. And of course, keep on grilling.